In this session, I'm going to go over 6.08 quiz, represent compound events and outcomes. Let's get started. Link to Nearpod is in the chat. Please click the link and get into Nearpod in case you don't do well on the quiz. For any reason, you can also be earning points this way. Question 1 looked like this. Question 1 was about tree diagrams. We have seen few tree diagrams in our class this week, and question 1 was mainly about tree diagrams. I am not a reader person, and I'm not going to go over reading the problem, but I know I'm going to complete the tree diagram for you. Well, when you look at a tree diagram and you know the outcomes, here, see, this is how they list the outcome. The first outcome they want to say is Q. This outcome Q is coming out of this box, right? This Q is coming out of the first box. So I know the first branch of my tree diagram in box 1 is letter Q. Does that make sense? This is where the Q is coming from. Then if you read the outcome, next outcome is letter N. Letter N is the second branch. Letter N is the second branch that goes here. This is where it is coming from. I'm going to put in letter N over here. Now, if I want to read my tree diagram, so easy, I can read, okay. So I start from here. Q, there we got the Q. I follow along the branch, says N, and I got my N. This is how the outcomes should help us put the names of the big branch and the smaller branches of the tree. That's all you're supposed to do, is drag and drop to complete letters of the tree diagram. Now, notice that the second letter here is letter Q, right? That tells me this is the Q that goes here. I go ahead, drop in my Q here. Now, if I'm reading the name, I have QQ. See, starts Q, second letter also Q, so outcome is QQ. Again, for the last two ones, I'm going to use a similar strategy. The first letter is N, first letter is N. That means the first branch where these are sprouting out of is going to be my letter N. I put in N. Right? This, and let's go back. The second letter is Q. The smaller branch is going to be Q. So then N, Q makes N, Q. So put the letter Q in there. Over here at the very bottom, we have N. N, that means the smaller branch, the second branch is going to be N. And if you'll trace it out, you will see it matches, it works. Let's go pick our yellow color and trace it out. So go to the main branch. Main branch starts with letter N. So we have this first letter N. Go to the second branch, says again N, and you have again N. So this is how you read and this is how you fill out a tree diagram. Are there any questions before we move on to variety 2 of question 1? Some of you just joined and might have missed some part of my instruction. Let me know if it is confusing to anybody, right? This entire unit, I realized, was more about looking at patterns and being able to answer. Joycelyn, well done in your near part slide. Let's go and look at variety 2, right? Variety 2. So variety 2, let's first mark the big main branches. The big main branches is the first letter. So to understand what goes here in this big main branch, I'm going to go to the first letters. First letters tells me what goes in this big main branch, right? It's the letter W. So let's go drop letter W over here, right? And we also have this big branch at the bottom that is missing. First letter over here in the bottom two names will tell you what will be that letter. That will be letter L. And that makes sense. Good, Lily and Joycelyn. You guys are doing well. So we put in letter L. Now, the tree diagram follows pretty well for the first letters. Start with W, the first two. The second two starts with L, and we have those main branches L. Let's look at the next ones. Next letter is W over here. So this tells me about this smaller branch of the tree is going to be another W. So W, W, the outcome is WW. And here, notice the second letter is L. So L goes in this one. Drop your L. Second letter here, and the third one is L. So L goes in number 5. It's just about reading the outcomes and filling out the chart. Then second letter is W. Probably W goes here. That's what we put. This is second variety question 1. Second variety question 1. This is how you're supposed to fill in the tree diagram. Right? Are there questions? Let us know before we move on. Look at it carefully. Anybody? Look at it carefully. See, this is how you are able to tell. The big branch over here, game 1, is represented by the first letter. Game 2 is represented by the second letter. And you follow the branches. Xavier, yes. This is a recorded session, and I'm going to embed the video in your grade book. I will also email it to you after this class for all Unit 6, tutorial videos in case anybody is having a hard time find it. So I'm going to do it several different ways. One is email, one is embedded in your grade book, one also in my intelligent agents that goes out on Fridays for missing work. Right, Xavier? Okay, this is third variety of question 1. Again, let's go ahead and read what goes in this big branch. Right? Song 1 is that first letter in the name. Song 1 is going to be the letter O. Letter O. Then let's go figure out what goes in the second big branch for song 1 is going to be the first letter of the bottom 2. That is where their names are coming from. Going to be N. Is going to be N. You are able to trace the tree and then you figure out what goes in each. Then, Lily, you are heading in the right direction. Joycelyn, very good. Then, for the smaller branches, let's look at the next letter. Next letter is O. O goes here. So let's drop an O. For number 4, look at the next letter. Next letter is N. And that means you drop an N over here. Look at the third name. Third name is NN. That means N goes here. And then look at the fourth one. There's an O here. That means an O is supposed to go here in the smaller branch. This is how you fill out a tree diagram. Right? Are there any questions before we move on? This was the third variety of question 1. See, all of the questions very much look like patterns to me. And it was fun. This was one of all the math quizzes that I actually enjoyed when I was putting it together in Nearpod. Seemed like you guys can figure out most answers on your own because like a riddle. Now look at this one. You gotta fill out it. A lot of science classes, the teachers make you fill out boxes that look like these. My lines kind of look a little bit dull, so I can go ahead and trace them out. So there's game 1 and game 2, right? There's game 1 and there's game 2. So in first game, if somebody's going to win, W is for win, right? Somebody's going to win, you can put W. Second game, the person also wins. W. This is how you read this block, right? WW, because this one is coming from W, W, WW, right? First game, first letter. Second game, second letter. Right? Then you see here in the box 3, First game is letter L. Lose. Go up, find the second letter. Second letter is win. So first game they lose, second game they win. Let me see. Very good. Lily, good. Joycelyn, excellent. This is how you read it, right? Then for box 2, I'm going to go all the way for game 1. Game 1 says win, W. I'm going to go up to find for second game. It's L. L means lose. Again, over here for box 4, see both are loose. L and L. If you line up, like how you read graphs, L, L. So it's just L, L. They lose both games. Does it make sense, right? These are like math riddles and patterns. Most of you should do very well on them. Is anybody confused? Let us know. We want to make sure you all will ace this quiz. I do encourage you to open up 6.07 quiz. Is it 6.08 quiz? I got mistaken, didn't change the letter number here. This is 6.08 quiz, right? 6.08 quiz, and complete it along with us. Okay, this is variety 2. Question 2, variety 2, 6.08 quiz, right? Typo. Again, let's fill out the box. Read the coin and then the number. Coin is H, heads, right? H represents heads. And the number on top is going to be 1. Heads, 1. If you go to box 3, you see tails. But the number is still 1, right? Heads 1, tails 1. First column. Second column, see, still heads. But now the number is going to be 2. Here, it's going to be tails. You see, line up. It's tails, but the number is going to be 2. Tails 2. This is how you do this one. Winter break is after December 20th. Xavier, after December 20th. Lily, I'm doing 6.08. Are you doing 6.08 quiz? Are you on 6.08? This is 6.08. 6.07 we did yesterday. If you'll go to yesterday's recording, it is there. This quiz is actually due Monday, December 4th. I am going to be out of office for end of course testing. So I want to make sure I record the quiz in your presence and answer any questions you guys have, because those watching recordings also get help when you ask me questions, because people watching recordings will have similar questions that you do. They get a lot of help when you guys ask questions. That's why I don't want to record on my own, rather record in your presence, so it's helpful to everybody. But this is 6.08 quiz. It is due December 4th. Um, let's move on to third variety of question 2, and I will fix that. Remember, this is 6.08. Don't be confused. Everybody, try to fill this one out on your own. 6.08 quiz. A little typo can be so expensive that I gotta be changing on almost all slides. So here we are. Box 1. See, if I go to the left, it says letter E. If I go up, again says letter E. Box 3, if I go to the left, it says letter H. I go up, it says letter E. And always read these because it says student, first student. First student is going to be the first letter. Second student is going to be the second letter. Then go to box 2. Student 1, E. Student 2, go up, H. Fourth box, go left. Student 1 is H. Student 2 is also H. This is 6.08. I do highly encourage you to open up the quiz and definitely take it along with us so you get the help that you need. We'll move on to question 3, which is also a very simple question. So every day, Jamie either walks to school or rides her bike. You got to enter in missing outcome possibilities in each box to show possible results of 3 consecutive days Jamie goes to school. Now, there are some combinations that are missing. There are 2 combinations that are missing. Right? One very easy way to figure out all the possible combinations is to draw a tree diagram. One very easy way is to draw a tree diagram. Lily, you are a winner, girl. Without doing any tree diagram, Lily says, Miss Syed, common knowledge says WRW is missing here. This combination of the letters was missing here. Figure out what is missing in the other box. I think Joycelyn will get it. Without drawing big long tree diagrams, I think Joycelyn will get it. So far, Joycelyn is heading in the right direction. She says R, W, R. You are right. This combination of the letters for walking to school and riding by bike were missing. All other combinations are there. WWW, WWR, WRW was missing. WRR, RWW, RWR, RRW, RRR. This completes them. You guys are so smart, right? I saw this quiz more as a riddle thing. So here we are with variety 2. We'll change the name so nobody is confused. Think about the pattern. What is missing? In the meanwhile, I'm going to write the name of the quiz here, 6.08. Think about which 2 combinations are missing. You are making combinations of pass the test or fail the test. First variety is pass, 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 fail, pass, pass, fail, pass, pass, fail, fail, pass, fail, pass, fail, 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 fail. But what are, okay. Very good. Joycelyn says the first one, something missing seems to be pass, pass, fail. I agree to you, Joycelyn. This is one that is missing. Let's see, Lily, think about it. Everybody here, here you are, Xavier, Arcely, Eric, Tiam, Taraji, Lena, Kendra, think about Adam. What is the second variety missing? You got to think about PPF is missing. Yes, PPF, we have it here. That's Sierra 1, Lily, that is 1. And the second one, we also have to create one more combination that we don't see here. Jocelyn says it is going to be pass, fail, fail. There's another variety we don't see here. Pass, fail, fail. See, more like riddle questions. No, you got it right. Lily, you got this one right. It is right. See, I didn't see PPF anywhere. PPF, so you can use PPF. And in number 2, yeah, Lena, that's okay. Some of us might be faster with riddles, others might be thinking, and some might just figure it out. So there are some strategies we could even work it out, but I mean, it's simple. Just see which letters are missing. PFF. One more. Let's see how you guys do. One more. Here it is. It's not a challenge for me because I have my answer key. I'm not giving it much thought. So Lena, let's see here. So G stands for goal, N stands for no goal. Here are the combinations given to you. GGG, GGN, GNG, missing, NNG, NGN, GNN. You see, it's so clear. This missing one is so clear. At least this last blank is. Joycelyn could figure it out. Very good, very fast. See, NNN was the missing one over here, at least. Very easy to tell. And what else? Let's see. People figure out this missing one, blank one. NGG is missing. Yes, that is Joycelyn correct. NGG was missing. If you have a little hard time, think about it. You can also think the opposite. See, at the extreme end, you had GGG. At the other extreme end, you should have NNN, right? If you keep going, you would also figure it out. Joycelyn, is that how you also figured out? Like, figure out opposites. If this one had NNG, this one Is that going to help you? And is that how you worked it out, Joycelyn? Or have you really figured it out? Which one is missing? But these are the answers. And somehow, riddle questions, you got to see which one is missing. Let's see Joycelyn's strategy. Yes, Joycelyn did see that way. Perfect, perfect. Now we move on to question 4. We move on to question 4. Question 4 is also very riddle kind of question, but easier riddles. You switched up yours? Question 4 is easier riddles than question 3. Let's see how you figured out. And Star Test does test you on these questions. Now here is the riddle part. Okay, students, this is the riddle part over here where the blanks are. So read, two door blue moonroof, right? They are talking about two kind of cars. There's a two-door and there's a two-door blue moonroof. There's two-door blue non-moonroof, right? Non-moonroof. Now they're again talking about two doors, right? These are all about two doors. They're talking about two doors. They talked about blue moonroof and blue non-blue roof. Then they talk about, right, moonroof and non-moonroof for gray, right? So what should go here in blank 1? Gray. There you go, Lily. Very good, Joycelyn. Should gray, right? And they talk about blue cars in top 2. Next to it should be talk about gray. Type in the word gray. Kind of riddle math quiz. Should be fun for you. Okay. Misspelled it. I'm gonna write down Gray. Then let's look at the bottom ones. Now, 4-door cars. Top 2 are talking about the blue cars. And then bottom ones are talking about gray cars. What should go here? Moonroof, non-moonroof, moonroof. Very good, Lily. Very good, Joycelyn. Anybody else also feels like want to answer in the chat? Feel free to. Then, if you follow the pattern, you will notice it. It's going to be, there you go, Lena. Non-moon roof. It is going to be a non-moon roof, so we can just put it right here so people can read. That was right. Let's go ahead and move on. See, question 4 is much more easier. Question 5 is even much more easier. Let's look at this one. See, look at the blank part. Everybody, see if you can figure out the answers and drop here in the chat. Also, as I'm going to be doing grading, I am going to see who attended the sessions and optional sessions. I will give you credits when I finalize those grades. If you needed 1 or 2 points to get a perfect score, I will definitely add those for those who are attending. So first one, they talk about library, right? Someone going to library by walk alone. Somebody goes to library. What are they going to be doing? Think about it. What goes here? Still, the first 4 are about library. So they go library walk alone, library bike alone, library bike with a friend. So what should go here? Walk. I agree. It should be walk. Let's write down the walk. They still focusing on walking. Right? And we can definitely color code. So we focused on walking and we focused on walking and then we focused on biking. Let's move on here. Then about mall. What is happening? Somebody went to mall by walk alone. Somebody went to mall walk with a friend. They went to mall on a bike alone. They went to mall. What should go here? Bike. Bike with a friend. There we go. See? Some nice good riddle questions. I didn't examine the quiz because I knew you guys gonna have fun. It's not hard, but it's gonna be a fun quiz. No problem, Xavier. I received your message. It is recorded session. I will definitely share with you. Then we have one more riddle. Christine, you took it already? You took this before because, yeah, I see you guys. Now, most of you are just taking care of all your math quizzes. This is the final quiz. This is the last quiz for the semester. Look at the pattern, people, figure out the answer. Meanwhile, I changed the name of the quiz here, 6.08. This is 6.08 riddle quiz. Should be some easy points for you. Think about it. What answers should go here? I see Joycelyn thinking about it. Joycelyn, I agree to your answer. First one, they focus on eggs, fruit, cup, toast, then eggs, missing, and bagel. What should go there? Right? And then they do eggs, potato toast, eggs, potato bagel. So what should go there? Fruit cups. Yes, fruit cups should go here. Let's type. Fruit cup should go there. Number 2. Christine dislikes. Then we have pancakes, fruit cup toast, pancakes, fruit cup bagel. We then talk about pancakes, potatoes, bagels. What should go on in this blank? See? Very good, Joycelyn. Lily, what did you get? Lena, what did you get? Xavier? Pancakes. There you go. Pancakes was missing. That was the first one leading name on the line, pancakes. Right? Are we ready to move on? Question 5. Question 5 is going to be very similar to question 2. And I gave you a sketch so we can save some time. I gave you a sketch. So here the question is talking about Emma can sign up for 2 school activities. She can sign up for 2. She can choose soccer, softball, or dancing. She can choose soccer, softball, or dancing. And she can choose from drama, band, or drawing. So drama, band, drawing. So which table shows all of her possible options? It was answer choices, but my slide could not fit in so many tables. I just created a table and we can fill it out. Joycelyn is going to hand write out, but I'm going to not hand write out. I'm going to do typing tool. So first box, definitely. First option she can go is soccer, right? And with soccer, if you go to the left side, she can also choose drama, right? Second box, at the top, you cannot read, but it is softball. You can do softball and drama, right? Oh, wow. So we cannot go to second lines like this. We will go fill out these, and then we can choose dancing. And for this, it should be drama, because on the left side, everybody's got drama. Their second option is going to be drama. So these are the first 3 options we can get. So Emma can choose soccer drama, softball drama, dancing drama. Let's see. If she's in the second row, Christine, I received your message and you did very well. I checked grades just this morning. I was very impressed. You did very well. What is going on here in the chat? Okay. Lena has her choices about would like softball and band. You play guitar and French horn. Nice, Lena. You got to do some performance for us in some of the open office end of semester when we really don't have much quizzes to cover. First one we can do is soccer and band, but I haven't done band yet. I'm gonna do. In this box, we definitely can do again softball and dancing. With all these, the second combination will be band, because on the left side we have band. Second combination for all these is gonna be band. Let's go ahead and look here for drawing. You guys are so fast. Lillian, Jocelyn, handwriting all these. Xavier, typing it out like me. Well, let's look at this third one. Again, first option being soccer. First option being softball. First option being dancing. All of them will have a second option of drawing. And we complete the chart. Right? This is how it can look like. Let us know if there are any questions. We have 2 more charts to complete. Here is question 5, variety 2. We will just take this name out so it's not confusing, 6.08. So here we have muffins. We can either do blueberry muffins, or we can do banana muffins, or apple muffins, and chocolate chips, and stuff like that. So we can go ahead and complete the table. And we can reduce our font size so we can fit things in. So we have muffins. And on the other side, we have bread. For both the first option, wow, the font size still a little bit big. We can make it 18. Is it still visible? Yes, it is. With muffins, we do blueberries. And with bread, we do blueberries. Wow, it won't even copy. So we have to type it out. These are suggestions we might want to give to Nearpod people. Then over here, again, top one, muffins. And this time the other option is bananas, right? And we will put muffins on bread. And the other option is going to be bananas. Wow, it is hard to fit in. We will create another text box so we can fit things in. What are you guys doing? Lily put in some first letters only. So let's see, what is the option we have here? Make it all 14. What are you guys doing to get these things fit in your boxes? Are there any options you have for us? There's quite a lot of spacing. Okay, so if we have muffins, we'll just push slash, bananas, and squeeze things in, put bananas. Xavier, how are you going to handle this one? This is another technology challenge for us. Bananas. Then move to the third line. We will do muffins, apples. And bread apples. Fourth one, muffins, chocolate chip. I'm going to put in chocolate chip like this, easier and quick, and then bread chocolate chips. This is how we can complete it. Oh, Jocelyn color-coded her work. That looks so nice. Lily would just put in first letters. Lily, this is such a good idea. You know, I never thought about it. And I cannot create a student page at this time because I have a live one going on. So this is such a good idea. I would definitely, Lily, this is next semester. I'm going to consider that. I'm always going to drop a student page link for you so you guys can always go back to those quiz answers when you need help because you have notes over it. Lily, you know what you earned from me? You earned some bonus points on your lowest quiz for the great idea you shared because it didn't come to my mind that you can have some notes if you are attending my session, if you are having some self-paced Nearpod, because I'm not in the the student world for Nearpods. I'm not thinking about it in that way, but you are saying something that is going to be very helpful. I will remember that, Lily, some points that will be added to your lowest grades. Anytime you can request. If you didn't request, I will. That was your inside voice. Okay. Make sure your inside voices are also outside so we can all hear and be sure to help you guys. Here, Gabby's buying flowers for her friend. She can choose between daisies, carnations, or sunflowers. Sorry, daisies, carnations, sunflowers, and she can choose in these colors. The colors she have is clear, red, or blue vases, right? She can choose vase colors. Then we can go create her combinations. Keep her font size very little so she can choose daisies. Oh, that is super light. It is not going to be the best thing I will be doing. So we'll change it to 18. Color will be black and bold. So she can choose daisies in clear vase, right? Or she can choose carnation in clear vase. Or she can choose the sunflowers in clear vase, right? These are the first three options. If she didn't choose clear vase, she can choose a red vase. So she might choose daisies in red vase, carnation in red vase, or sunflower in red vase. If she didn't want clear and red vase, she can choose blue vase. She can put daisies in blue vase or her carnation in blue vase or her sunflowers in blue vase. So all of these were very much like math patterns or math riddle kind of questions. Did not have really any technicality, but here are the solutions. Do you guys have any questions before we end the session? You will not be able to see me the entire next week. So make sure you ask me any questions that yes, Christine, I'm going to be out of office for testing. I will record my lessons. I'm going to share out Nearpods with you guys in your schedule. And yes, Lena, go for it. What is your good question? Questions? No. Clear is the color of the vase. Lena, clear is going to be the color of the vase, right? They're saying she can put the flowers in clear, red, or blue vase. Right? And all teachers are going to be out for testing. Mostly all teachers are going to be out for testing next week. I know your reading teacher, Miss Wenslow, is going to be at the same test site as me. We always are at the same test site most of the time. So she is also out for testing Monday till Friday. So math and reading, for sure, we are out of office. But for Texas history and science, you will hear from the teachers. That marks the end of the session. Thank you so much for attending. I will share the videos for all these quizzes with you guys shortly. Enjoy the rest of your day.